of the technology with which we share the world. So just giving everybody a moment to come on. We're going to do 45 minutes. We're going to stretch your whole body. We're going to do probably 15 to 20 minutes standing. We'll go down to the floor, and then we'll end up with some breathing sequences. So take a moment to bring yourself in. Welcome from wherever you are in this global community of ours. But bring yourself in, take that deep breath, and sit for a moment with your intention. So my intention is to send love and knowledge about the world of stretching. And this 45 minutes start you up is going to re-energize your body. It's going to reinvigorate your mind and reconnect with your soul. So we're going to put it all together with some breathing. But I just want to make sure that everybody's, oh my gosh, the squirrels are playing chasey outside. You can tell, got daffodils popping up, and we really didn't have winter. We're pretending we're in spring. Anyway, it's quite beautiful in the garden. So welcome, welcome, welcome all of you. The first thing I like to do is start slowly, so get some oxygen in, and just feel it into your body. You know, feel it from your feet up, kind of work through those feet. A little bit of shoulder roll just to open it, to feel really good in your human. And if you're doing this early in the morning, you're kind of getting your crunchities out. So just feel free to do that. And I'm going to start really softly with our neck. We're just going to drop it forward and down. And think about just relaxing. As we stretch, we are lengthening and strengthening our muscles. So feel real good into that. And be sure you're always gentle with your neck. We put so much stress in our neck. Now we're going to take it back. And feel free to just drop the shoulders down. But feel that core. Feel on your feet. You want to feel your foundation. And if you dig your heels down a bit, you'll activate the muscles in your lower body. So we had Valentine's Day yesterday. And I had a wonderful day. Take your hands up. Take a breath with that. Go ahead, tuck them behind your neck. And then drop your chin down to your chest while bringing your elbows together. Started out teaching class, team teaching class, which was great fun. And then I had a total relax day. Total 100 relax day, which might have included some Dungeness crab and champagne. It was wonderful. Just drop, use that gravity too. You want to open up your neck, but you want to like not put any tension, but just let it go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Open it, push it out. You're going to tap your left behind, just set it on your low back, then the right's going to come up just softly, and you want to bring your neck and your head forward into the right. You want to open up all the way through here and into the shoulder blade. Just easy, gently. And you can just adjust it so you get the best stretch for you. You want to feel it all the way through the neck and all the way down into the shoulder blade. I hope you all had a beautiful week. There's been some crazy energy floating around out there. Release. Tuck the right, gentle on the left. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Easy, easy, easy. Just adjust it. Keep that stretch through. Go ahead, release, drop. And how about a couple of shoulder rolls? Easy, both directions. And so you want to think about, in order to drop our shoulders, we want to take our shoulder blades, do it with me. You're going to go ahead and drop them and squeeze them together. That brings your shoulders down, and that opens up your chest and takes away from the stress of the shoulders in the ears, which is a common occurrence in almost all of my clients, including myself. So we're going to go ahead and push through. And what I want you to do is from here, I want you to pull your belly button to your spine, and then you want to open up so those shoulder blades are just nicely spreading. And you want to feel into your feet. See if everyone's doing what it's supposed to. How your rotation goes. Opening up the scapula. Inhale. Exhale, and let's go all the way up, and then take it up some more. So we're elongating, and lift that shin. Lengthen that spine. Just feel that beautiful oxygen in and out of that body. And remember that where our attention goes, the energy flows. So focus on what we're working, what we're lengthening and strengthening. From here, deep breath. Clasp your hands together, and you want to slide them down. And once again, right here, see how I'm folding forward? Dropping my shoulder blades now, squeezing them together, lengthening the spine, working on our posture, and opening our chest up. As you know, we've become a forward folding society. Thank you very much to the streaming devices, which many are held in our hands. I'll tell you a story about that later, or maybe I'll wait and do a short on that. A very exciting week on Tuesday, the 17th of February. It is the new moon. It's the beginning of a new 9-year cycle. Very exciting. And it's also the Lunar New Year. And I'm more inclined to follow what I call the natural calendar, which are the phases of the moon. So it's the new year. We're bringing in, and from the Chinese culture, it's the fire horse. So the creativity, activity, a lot of exciting things happening. But the new moon is such a great place to set your intentions for things that you want to create, that you want to have come into your life, things that you want to do, and it's a really nice time to set those intentions. So I will be doing an intentional Tuesday, a little short, and I'll be speaking to the new moon. So that is the 17th, and we're pushing down still. Now we're going to go up to the reverse prayer, and it doesn't matter how you get there. You may only be here. You may be here. It doesn't matter where you are. Your range of motion is yours, and it's individual to you. The more you work through stretching, and the consistency with which you stretch will make your range of motion increase. It will decrease the time it takes for recovery from activities, sports activities particularly. And so your body will pop back quicker, feel better quicker. Just your functionality, we stretch and strengthen so that we can just do our regular day. We don't think about the activities that it takes for our bodies, just to reach up to some of the cupboards, to bend over, pick something up. In my case, I drive a sports car that's really low to the ground. I have to get really low to the ground to get in it. And I always say I will never get rid of that car because I will always stay fit so I can drive it. Now we're going to do one of the fun ones. Shake it. One up, one down. And if you meet in the middle, that's great. If you don't, just keep working it. So exciting things coming up. Exciting things coming up in this world. I'm taking a lovely little, it's a little bit of a holiday, a little bit of a business trip, a little bit of a friend trip. So we'll call it a combo. And so I will be taking you with me on that little adventure. So that's in about 10 days. Take a breath. And you just never know what will develop out of those fun things. Some great announcements. Things that I'm enjoying working on, creating. Yeah. So right now I want you to go ahead while we're stretching, is to feel into your feet. Feel into your balance. How does it feel? How does your low body feel? You might add some hips in there. We're going to go ahead and release our arms, and we're going to shake. And that's a real good thing to do. See, these are called gorilla arms. I call them gorilla arms. I have short arms. They're never going to look like that, but really good thing to bring your muscles awake and your lymphatic system and all of the things. And if you add your hips too, a real good way to just, feel into your body. I used to laugh about interpretive dancing. And it was always the funny whatever things. But really, it's a great way to get those muscles moving, to stretch them and get them awake. So we're going to do just a little bit of bouncing. And you call it rebound. There's a million words for it. But it's really good for your muscular, skeletal, all the things. And you can add a little jump if you can. If you can't, hey, this will work fine. Get a little cardio going, breathe it up, just kind of kick them out. We're going to go a little bit of arm stretch. So take it out and go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Remember to rotate those shoulders, work with your shoulders. I have so many clients with shoulder issues, and it can be really debilitating. There's nothing worse than something not feeling good. It really affects how we're able to really regulate our nervous system. I think that's probably where it goes to. That's not what we say in medicine, but I think in reality it is getting our nervous system regulated. And when pain's involved, that's very hard to do. Shake it, switch it, pat yourself on the back. Good job. So what do you have to look forward to this week? I think it's really fun to sprinkle some fun into our world. And so every week I try and find something different, something adventureful. I don't know if that's a word, but it is in my vocabulary. So now we're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to stretch. So just pull nicely, fingertips back, energy out of the heel of the palm. So this week, I'm going to the beach one day for the day. I have some dear friends that have a home down there. So I'm going to go down and do some of my favorite things, which is called walk on the beach. And it probably will be pouring down rain. It will definitely be an Oregon coast experience, but I still love it. Brings me great pleasure, and I absolutely love the drive down and back. So that will be one of my treats for the week. I'm not sure. Oh, I know. Then on Saturday, I'm going out to a flamenco production. I have no idea what that would be like, but I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to pull through on your left. So yeah, those are two sprinkles of joy and fun, in addition to the fact that I happen to love what I do. But it's kind of nice to have those little different things to look forward to. A little creativity, a little quiet time. And so I've been really focusing on, with intention, designing my weeks to include that. And I hope you've popped on to see the the Intentional Tuesdays, and then of course our Friday inspiration. I see that we've got tons and tons of views, so appreciate that. Please like us and subscribe. Okay, now what I want you to do is we're just going to do some shoulders. Once again, you want to drop your shoulder blades, squeeze them together, but we're going to just do right here. And it feels like we're not doing anything, but we're working through our shoulders and into the shoulder blades. And you're going to see what your range of motion is now. I highly recommend doing this against a wall. As you can see, I can't get them all the way down. So just work through that. Yeah, you're going to feel that. Another good one to do against the wall is just to pull, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then push them back up. Feel that motion? Great for your upper body. My son-in-law works, he's a vintner, and so he does everything. All the things. The physical labor, the mental labor, all the things. So when I was visiting with him, we were talking about different exercises and things to really release, particularly when he's had really hard days out in the fields. And what that looks like. So I had a great time when I was in Australia with all my kids. Let's go ahead and take it down. And my rental kids and my adopted kids and all the things. And they all got onto this channel and they're all having fun with it. And I designed some stretching programs individually for them and the things they needed to work on. So if you have a particular part of your body and you are looking for a 5 or 10 minute component strictly for that, drop it in the comments and then I will put it on my list to record, and then there will be a link for that. So I've been doing a lot of that lately for clients too. So they find that then if they consistently do those stretches, that they're increasing that range of motion and releasing either their low back, the hips, the shoulders, whatever might be particularly tight. I've also done some balance work, and I'm going to do some more of that. There is, I think, maybe just 1 or 2 in the playlist on balance, but I think that's really important. And also, so much of your balance comes from your core, so there's that direct correlation. I know, I think I'm funny. Flat back, you're releasing your low back right here. I find myself humorous. And you should be open up those hips. Can you feel your hips? Oh, yes. And we're going to go right from here onto our, no, actually we're going to do our windshield wipers. We're going to do them seated today. We need to be doing them every day. And I want that full range of motion. I don't want you here, I want you to go through to the extent you can. And you're going to also feel that core and open up that chest. You don't want to be sitting down here. You want to be up, up, and really work through it. So I have so many beautiful flowers. I have tulips and roses. Oh, it's just a delight here in the studio. How's that feel? Every day. Every day we need to be doing those to work through it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put our feet flat. Dig your heels down. Activate the muscles in your legs and take a deep breath. Let those hips anchor in and let that low back just open up and feel that spine lengthen. So feel the oxygen in that spine. We're going to take the right foot, put it on the left knee, and we're just going to open it up. We're going to leave the upper torso relaxed. Oftentimes everybody gets trying to do the stretch thing and they put so much tension in their upper body that they end up injuring themselves, which is not the intention here. So you just want to feel this all open. Now from here, we're going to drop it down. We're going to take it to the right, and we're going to look to the left. Now you're opening up the left side, and you're rotating around your spine. Now go ahead and you're going to go to the left. And we're going to look to the right. Feel that rotation in your spine, opening up from your hip all the way through. Bring it back. Let's go neutral. Take a nice deep breath. Feel that spine. Let's put the left foot on the right knee and open it up. You can also feel that core. Engage that core. Drop that leg down. We're going to take it to the left and look to the right. Now you can feel that on your right side. Now we're going to take it to the right, look to the left. Bring it neutral, take a nice deep breath, put the palms. How about the soles of your feet together? Oh, go ahead, arms come up, take it right off the second, shoulders right there, just open up to the butterfly, lengthen that spine, keep those hips nice and anchored. So if you haven't seen my short on squatters, I highly recommend it. Basically, when you're sitting, and I found myself doing this week, I've been sitting for I don't know how long, and I wasn't even listening to my own advice about getting up every 45 minutes to an hour, whatever it is, and pop 10 squats. You don't realize how much that really gets the body going. And then make sure you get some more water. And it's a perfect way to keep your body moving and your oxygen flowing, plus then you get your water. So hit the short up on squatters, and that's an intention for my week this week, is to make sure that I take those breaks and get those squats in my water in. It's really, as much as I focus on hydration, it's amazing to me how some days I don't meet my goal. And so another thing that I'm using intentionality with. Knees together, feet flat. Bring your arms down and just push the heels in and push the low back into the floor. And release. Okay, extend that left. Bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Point those toes. Now we're going to take the knee across the body. So right arm goes out, knee goes across. And you can feel that stretch all the way up through the spine into the shoulder blade. Bring it neutral. Extend that leg. Feel those hamstrings, calf, and Achilles all the way. Then breathe it gently. See how I just have my shoulder blades up? See if you can drop them. I mean, you can hold your leg anywhere. Just be careful on the back of the knee. Because doing this is not going to make the stretch very successful. Now anchor that left hip. Put the left arm out. So you're, in addition to the back of the leg, you're now feeling that inner thigh, your adductor. And you want to hold that core tight so that you don't roll. You stay square. And you're laying flat on the floor. You're not rolling towards that leg. See, all of a sudden it goes a little further. Oftentimes our muscles will just stay there and grab, and then with the breath and holding that stretch, then all of a sudden you'll find it'll release. And that happens frequently. Bring it back in, extend that leg down, go ahead and bring in the left knee. Give it a great big hug. Feel that low back anchored into the ground. Left arm goes out, knee goes across your body. So I now have a frog in my garden. I have never had a frog in my garden before, but apparently he periodically decides it's time to chat. It's very comical. I have no idea where it came from. I don't know that it's a he. I haven't named him yet, but I will. Come back neutral, go ahead and extend that leg. Ooh, this one's tight. Imagine that. And once again, you don't want to be here. Drop it down. Ooh. Good stretch. Now you want to think about anchoring the right hip. The right arm goes up, and then just gently take the leg out to the side. Don't rotate. You want to stay flat on the ground. So you got to really activate that core. And breathe into it. Good, bring that neutral, both knees to your chest. Let's round around the low back. Releasing whatever is crunchy in there. Go ahead, extend your legs up. And let's just do some rotations for those lovely feet of ours. If you're in this hemisphere and it's winter, you probably have had your boots on. And I know that we need to let our feet be happy. I'm taking my feet to some sand when I go on my little excursion or my adventure, my next adventure. I'm not going tropical, but feel good? So why don't we go ahead and just roll it up. And I want us to go on our stomachs from here. I'm not sure that was the greatest transition, but we're good. And you might only get here, that's fine. But just relax. A nice breath. And we're unfolding that spine. We're taking it in the opposite direction. So only do what is comfortable for you, but look up if you can. Go ahead and roll down, just one vertebra at a time, and extend. Release that neck. And how about another one? And since we're here, I think we can go right into cat-cow, just because. So, hip width apart. We're going to go ahead, we're going to push through. Spine goes two around, belly button into the spine. Look between your legs if you can. Drop your head. And then, breathing through, look up, arching your back. This is so good for your digestion, small and large intestine, your posture, your breathing, all in this one exercise, or this one movement. And through and look up. So we're going to speed this up tempo. We're going to do a little breathing. We're going to go through it at a quicker pace. So it's but keep it flow. Keep it flow. That's going to be our word for the week. Flow. All right. Just round it out. And just because it's such a perfect moment, we're going to put our feet together, push back into the child's pose, or whatever you want to call it. You may just need to be here, opening it up. You may need to be here. Whatever feels best for your body is what you want to do right now. Are you breathing? Did I lose you? I'm still here. All right. Excellent, excellent. I think we're going to do a little stag. I'm thinking a little stag right now. It's going to feel good. So you just want to go ahead and bend that right knee, and you want to pull the left behind you wherever that's comfortable. You're going to feel your hip flexor right here a little bit, and then you want to squeeze your booty. That's on the left side. And then you're going to just lean over the right leg and let whatever the gravity does do. So you're really focusing on opening up your right hip and leg, but you're also doing some work on the left. So that's a great twofer. And breathe into it. Feel that opening in the right hip, the right booty. Feel that strengthening in the left. And let's go ahead and switch it around. So you want to bring the right around. Feel your booty, your hip flexor, and then you're going to fold forward to whatever happens here. Yes. Magic, do your thing. And really focus on that left cheek all around your booty, and just feel it relaxing. Relax into it. You're going to feel a bit of your inner thigh also. Feel quite a bit actually. All right, so go ahead and nestle yourself comfortably. And we're going to do a breathing segment, and it's going to just be, there are so many wonderful breathing segments that do so many great things. So today we're going to do is, we're going to inhale, so we're going to go from the belly, so Buddha belly, so push it out, and then we'll bring the air to the chest, and then it will go out, come to the top, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth, and it will all go back down, and we'll push the air all the way out. So it will then be a nice, smooth, kind of circular breathing, if you will. So I want you to sit comfortably. I don't care how you sit. It's just make sure it works for you. Let's rotate those shoulders back a few. Kind of feel like our spine is lengthened. Throughout the day, even if you don't spend time to sit like this, you can be sitting anywhere or standing. Take at least a moment, at least a full minute, if not, to have conscious breathing. Bring your conscious awareness to your breath. It's the one thing that will put you in the present moment like that. So you'll be right in the moment. Your body's going to feel good, and it will take that nervous system and just align it. So I highly encourage that through the day, that you spend a little time doing conscious breathing. So let's go. In through the nose, big fat belly, up to the chest, up, and let's let it all out. Bring it up, big bellies, chest, all the way, Let's let it out. Feel free to close your eyes if you're comfortable with that, and do a couple at your own pace. Through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Go ahead and do another pattern. And come back to your own pace of breathing, whatever's natural for you. So our word is flow. So we're going to flow through the week. We're going to have an amazing new moon and a lunar new year. So obviously, celebrate. Let's celebrate creativity. Let's celebrate ourselves. Let's celebrate love. I think that's a good thing to spread about in this world. And I want to make sure that you take a moment to do conscious breathing. Legs up the wall, 10 minutes. If you can, find that 10. And certainly stretching for 10 minutes every single day at the minimum is so good for our system. Our bodies are all energy. We are all connected, and they're always changing. So it consistently needs that stretch and that flow, so that the blood is flowing, the oxygen is flowing, and the muscles are getting everything that they need to support, the entire skeletal situation, the whole human on this journey. So maybe you flow this week, maybe it filled with all sorts of joyful things. Put more play in your day. If you liked it, hit the like button. Follow us, please. Subscribe and share. If you want to become a part of this amazing global community, we are global. We are growing. Many exciting things happening. I do this to spread love and joy in the world. This is my gift. And share this with anyone that you think would find value. And they can just pop on. You can go into the playlist. There's over 150 videos in there, shorts, longs, so whatever you want to pick up, that's an opportunity. You feel like you just need some extra quiet time, stretching time, or Jina time, feel free to just hop on the channel and know that you are always loved. There's always a place for you. So give yourself a big hug, virtual hug for me. I am Jina Bieland. I am the founder, creator, and the Chief Energy Officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. I hope your week is blessed. I will see you for Intentional Tuesday. And until you see me next time, what do we always say? As I leap into action, be flexible.